Hey guys, welcome back to the Jael Edit. Here we share mostly fashion, a little bit of makeup, a little bit of natural hair. So this is actually not the video I intended to film today. As you can see from the title, I'm going to do a quick Ulta haul. It's not a lot of stuff, but it's some stuff that I needed and some stuff that I didn't. That always happens. But I actually wanted to do a haul for you guys because I did pick up some new pieces for the summer. I know it is what it is, but these are some really good pieces and I want to share it with you guys. However, two of the pieces are not in yet. So I'm gonna try to hold off. Hopefully they'll be in sometime next week. And then I could do the haul for you guys for the following week. So in the meantime, I thought it would be nice to kind of do a quick Ulta haul with you guys, a quick rant. I prefer Sephora instead of Ulta. As I've said many times on this channel before, I live in the boondocks. I did have a Sephora about 30 minutes from me, which is a Sephora I liked. I went there the other day and lo and behold, it was closed. I don't even know when that happened. It's no longer there. Even the Ulta, which was a pretty decent one that they had in that mall, is also gone. Granted, I shop more often online than in person, but there was something I wanted that I didn't want to wait a few days for. That's why I wanted to go in person, but the stores were gone. But there is an Ulta that is open not too far from me, about 15 minutes. So I said, let me go there and see if I could find what I wanted. Spoiler alert, most of the stuff that I was looking for, they did not have. So since I was already there, I figured the products they didn't have, let me try a different brand of them. So here we are. So let me share some of these things with you. Most of the stuff I picked up is skincare. So the first thing I wanted to share, and none of this stuff are like newly released products or anything, but it's this Origins Clear Improvement Mask with active charcoal for skin purification. I've been having some issues with acne lately, and I haven't really been taking care of my skin as much as I wanted to. I have a huge one right there, as you can see. So I wanted a different mask. I saw one from Kiehl's. I had never tried that one before that I wanted to try, but Ulta, at least that Ulta does not carry Kiehl's, at least in store. But I have used this Origins mask in the past and I do like it. So I said, let me try it. That was the main thing I wanted. I wanted a mask, so I didn't want to wait several days for it to ship here because I want to clear up my skin as soon as possible. So I'm trying this. It's been a few years since I've tried this product, so I'll keep you guys posted on how my skin likes it. Another thing I tried or I ordered, this is something I've never used before. It's the Peter Thomas Roth, their eye patches. It's hydrogel eye patches and it has vitamin C in it. So it's supposed to be good for under eye puffiness, wrinkles, crow's feet, and so on. That's not really why I bought it. For the vitamin C, I wanted to try it for my dark circles to see if this would help. I don't think there's going to be anything short of surgery that will completely get rid of these dark circles, but I'm trying some topical things to see if it would at least help. I've had dark circles. I think it's just hyperpigmentation since I was a teenager, so it's nothing new. I just wanted to show you guys what the patches look like. I tried these for the first time yesterday, and the jury's still out. I will let you guys know. I'll try to use it for maybe, I feel like maybe giving it a month to 6 weeks to really see if it makes any difference. And then I'll come back and report to let you guys know if I think this is a good product or not. I actually ended up spending, although I didn't get that much stuff. Do I have the receipt in here? I ended up spending more than I expected. So I'm wondering how much were these eye patches? Let's see. Oh, they were $52. That's a lot. And the mask was 21.84. I guess that's after I had a discount. So maybe it's usually $23. Actually, the mask was 65. Yes, the mask was $65 regular price. And the not the mask, I'm sorry, the eye patches. That's a lot. And the charcoal mask was 39. Wow. Well, these things better better work. So I'll report back on those two. As I've said, I've used the Origins mask before, so I know I like it. And yeah, so I know this one's good. I'll let you guys know about the eye patches. Okay, so I'm also out of, or almost out of, my day moisturizer. I use a Murad day moisturizer that also has SPF 50 in it. I just use a product that has both. That particular line in Murad, they did not have. It comes in a yellow color where you see the blue here. That one they didn't have, but it's still the brand Murad, but they had this one. It's a super active moisturizer. It also has SPF 50, and it says it mattifies oil and it controls pores, whatever that means. Um, this is what it looks like. So I like the brand Murad, and it has the same level of SPF as the one that I was looking for. I have to look to see if this is actually the same thing. Maybe they just changed the color because it's very similar. It's a moisturizer with SPF 50. So that should be fine. And I know that Murad item was probably expensive. So that was $45. And I paid $36 with it with my discount. I ended up getting their card because I knew everything was going to be so expensive. So I got 20% off of everything. I noticed with the Origins, I got 30% off of that, which was cool. So because I know I'm going to pay that right off when it comes off, I wanted a discount, so I got it. All right. A brand at, I don't know if only Sephora sells it, but it's Laneige. I think I'm pronouncing that right. It's Laneige. I always enjoy their lip mask and their lip balm. They're expensive items, but honestly, they work really well for my lips. Whenever I try to switch out to a cheaper or not as expensive lip balm, my lips tend to crack. So because of that, I really love that product and I'm willing to pay for it. However, once again, they did not have it at Ulta, at that Ulta. So I saw a couple of different brands. One I've tried before and one I've heard good things about. So I figured I'd give them a try. The first one is this Osea, and it's their Dream Lip Mask. And I'll probably use this at nighttime. It has a very soft, fruity scent, and this is what it looks like. It's pretty thick. And while I was in the store, I looked at the reviews, and I think it had 4.5 out of 5 stars. So I figured I'd give it a try. And here it says this is a seaweed infused bio retinol lip mask, smooths lines and softens lips. The luxurious gel texture locks in moisture overnight. Wake up to healthier looking lips. So this I will use before going to bed. And Tatcha, which is a brand I have used before, they have the melting lip balm. This is pretty much just a lip balm. And this is what it looks like. I have lip liner in a gloss on right now, so that's why I'm not trying these. But at first, I wasn't sure. I'm not looking for anything that plumps the lips, and I wasn't sure if this was a plumping item or not because a lot of the stuff I saw did have plumping, um, plumping effects. But as I was checking out, I noticed that it was at the checkout counter. So I asked the girl, "Hey, have you tried this before?" And she says, "Yes, she really likes it, and it doesn't have plumping." And she's the same color as me, so she's not necessarily looking for something that plumps her lips. So on her recommendation, I'm going to give it a try. Let's see how much these two were. Um, the lip mask is originally 28. I paid 22.40, and the lip balm is 29, and I paid 23.20. I know that's a crazy price when you think about it for lip balm. I mean, you go to the drugstore and you could get a couple for $5. Uh, I don't know. Yeah, you're right. I am ridiculous, but I like what I like. So let's see if that will replace the Laneige lip balm. I have to see how much a Laneige is, if they're comparable, if that one is actually a little more expensive. And I'm so upset about this. I think I've told you guys before that I cannot find my MAC Chestnut lip pencil. It is my favorite lip pencil. It's the one I use most often. And I know it's here somewhere, but I've looked in all my purses and I can't find it. So I bit the bullet and I rebought it. Oh, I'm so upset. But I figured even if I find the other one, and this is the color, this is such a nice brown when you're darker skin. Some people do find it a little too dark, but I like it with most lipsticks. Like, especially if I have a lipstick that's too bright or too pale for my skin, this fixes it right up. So I figured even if I do find the one I misplaced, I would eventually have to buy a new one anyway. So I bought it. So those were the things that I went for. And these are the things that I did not need and I bought. It's just 3 items. It's all of the same item. As you could see, I am trying to get back into doing my eye makeup. So I needed a couple of new eyeliners, and I really enjoy the Urban Decay eyeliners, the Glide On 24/7 eyeliners, and they have really fun colors. So I got this one in the color Mildew. I got Mildew's a green, obviously, as you could see. I got Psychedelic Sister, which is a purple. And then finally, I got, what is this? Chaos, which is kind of like a cobalt blue. So these, I say, are the fun things, the fun makeup items that I got that I will be using in some subsequent makeup looks for you guys if you guys are interested in seeing those. So yeah, that's pretty much my Ulta haul. I ended up spending, without the discount, it was going to be, it's not on here, but I remember her saying it was like 3 something. But with getting the card, everything together came up to 245.29. So that was my quick little Ulta haul, mostly replacing everything I needed. And as I said, I will report back on how some of the um, skincare stuff works. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope to have that haul for you guys next week. I'm really excited about that. And enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Oh, before I leave, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, follow me on Instagram at the Jael Edit, but it's the .jael.edit. All right, now, bye.